The time is 7:20 in the morning time on this Wednesday, September 19th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Wednesday, September 18th, 2018. Good morning to you all. This lovely Wednesday, September 19th, 2018. It is 7:20 a.m. and it's 65 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Modern News at 7:20 is 6 possible Kavanaugh senators, including Supreme Court vacancy until 2021. Consumers will increasingly feel pain from Trump's trade war. Floods and water overtake toxic and hog lagoons. Traders, users, whip temperatures of truck and beta or work will ban barbecue. And Melissa Ramirez knew she was going to die weeks before a Border Patrol agent killed her. Full disclosure by Stormy Daniels as field officers, but elected and rattled the White House. Navy officer found dead on court date for order of protection. Senate passes broad spending bill. North Korea later offers to dismantle nuclear test site but only after U.S. acts. Germany has spy master over far-right violence well. Wanted for Americans by Trump's Puerto Rico death toll on conspiracy theory. Canada's Trudeau got under growing pressure to get NAFTA done. Woman admits to be an elusive motorcycle driving Mansfield shoplifter. Alleged drug driver nearly hits North Edinburgh police cruiser. Baby boarders say 95. Pawtucket firefighters make special delivery. Trade warfares. Netscape Bank in trouble. Brexit talks. Microsoft's up in this AI battle with Salesforce. Back in Elon Musk and Tesla is back in humanity. Look at that stock now. 184 at 26,246.96. S&P 500 up 15.51 at 29.04.31. The Nasdaq up 16.31 at 79.56.11. Hurricane aftermath. No big deal in the Edinburgh area. Italian flavor at Edinburgh's lost lunch ride. Despite resident company, North Edinburgh Food Pantry still needs help. Redford Village building gets multi-phase renovation. North Edinburgh homeowners can look forward to the stable electric in North Edinburgh for the next 3 years. Chase, suspect raided Edinburgh stolen car linked to bank robberies. Seoul Pyongyang will stop field trade exercises and drills in the border area as a part of an agreement with the East military tensions on the Korean Peninsula. South Korea bid to make joint bid for 2032 Summer Olympics. 12 dead babies found in bags during the Kenyan hospital raid. North Korea agrees that submitted shutter test site nuclear facility. President Trump offers a new national strategy to combat biological threat. Scientists reveal secret white chalk cafe in Pacific Ocean. The weird and wonderful life of Elon Musk. Microplastics may enter food chain from mosquitoes. Weird different birds signal estimates out across space by what it created it. Michigan resident infected with the deadly mosquito-borne illness. Health officials had mental loss, hands, feet, and part of their nose dog-related infection. He'll always love dogs. 4 people get cancer from donating an organ in X-ray rare cases. Without criminals and chronic pain sufferers stay pain medication rules unfairly punished. Peter Childers' time is 7:24 on this Thursday. On this Wednesday morning, time now for Peter Channel Sports Report. Boston Red Sox fall to New York Yankees 3-2 last night, as the Red Sox will have another chance to clinch the division as they will take out the Yankees at 7 o'clock. Newbrook says Tom Brady long worried about being pushed out by Bill Belichick, and Firmino scores last catch Champions League winner to not be a 5-goal thriller. Peter Channel News Time, 7:24 on this Wednesday morning. Time now for a Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Beep beep! Let's start. study off on the MBTA with a Fitchburg trade 446 way where Washington made Sumter error and it is 20-30 minutes past schedule due to mechanical issue. Passenger main board 406 at error if further. Inbound service to the North Station. Franklin train 704 625 and inbound is up at 53 minutes late between Plymouth Mill and South Station due to an early signal issue. And the ferries they are looking good. All right, look at the highways and byways of New England. Look at the highways and byways. In Rhode Island, it is 95 southbound side. Also between Kentucky and Providence, 95 northbound side, and so between 37 and Walker and downtown Providence, 185 westbound side, so between Seacock and East Providence. 146 to the southbound side, so between 50 and 95 and downtown Providence, 285 northbound side, so between 37 and Crescent on the Route 6 in Johnson. Jamestown Bridge on the westbound side. Battle Bridge on the northbound side, it's a little slow, and 130 to both ends back to Jamestown Stretch. 95 northbound side, also between Route 4 and the East side of Route 285 and Warwick. 95 northbound side, it is backed up between 295 and Avenue and 128 against a due to an early accident on 95 northbound and 485 and Metzman and 152 and northbound of so expect delays around 95. 24 7 going between Berkeley and down to 485 and Raymond hit by skin between 123 and Bucknell on Route 128 and Captain. 485 and the northbound side, so between 126 and Milldam on the Route 85 and Milford. Route 3 on the northbound side, so between 220 and Rockdale on the Braintree Split. Board Bridge on the southbound side, also 28 on the northbound side, also on the Board Watery. One 28 on the both ends is back between 24 Canada and the Braintree Split. 7 expressway on the both ends is back between the Braintree Split on the north church and 128 on the northbound side, and then slow between 24 and Canton on Route 20 in Waltham. Mass back eastbound side, so between 85 and Hopkins R into the Newton Quarter, and then Impress get around the Austin Brand tolls. Mass back westbound side, so around low. Right, South Boston. 7 also count looking good. Route 1 is southbound side, so between 6 and the River and Route 93 in Boston. 93 southbound side, so between Purdue and the St. Bridge and downtown Boston. 120 is southbound side, so between Linfield all the way down to Waltham. 3 is southbound side, so between Route 40 and North Jumps on the Route 128 in Burlington. 485 is southbound side, so between 28 and the Route 93 out in Andover. 3 to the southbound side, so between Route 48 jumps around the North Milwaukee, Hibberts, 128 in Burlington. Route 2 eastbound side, so between Route 180 in Leicester, all the way down to 485 in Bucksburg, 485 in northbound side, so 119 in Lawrence. 290 westbound side, so Shrewsbury, 290 eastbound side, Wilson Barber, 290 eastbound side, also between Bassbank and Auburn, down to Route 9 in Worcester. Peter, chill news time is 7:27 on this Wednesday morning, time and a half for a weather report. Cloudy start to your morning on this Wednesday morning around much of the New England area, and clouds coming to much of Vermont and upstate New York, and some rain showers way off south of there, taking it off the Jersey Shore. Looking at the temperature spread around the region, it's in the 60s throughout the region with some upper 50s up in New Hampshire, in Rutland at 58, 59 in Claremont, 60 in Laconia, and 57 up in Portland, Maine, and 59 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Right now, 62 degrees on temperature. North windy humidity at 98%, 2.62 degrees Burr, 85 inches. West with winds east at 2 miles an hour. Okay, look at the forecast goes like this. Today, chance of drizzle before noon, punch about 4. 11 a.m. was clouds come at 66 degrees. Northwest about 5 miles an hour, gust at 20 miles an hour for tonight. Patch fog after 5 miles, mostly cast about 52 degrees. North about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Thursday, punch about 4, 80 miles. Punt east end of the mostly cast come at 66 to low 55. Northeast about 7 to 9 miles an hour for Friday. Punch steady east cast about 75. Light south wind to decrease up to 30 to 30 miles an hour. Friday night, slight change of shots and change of shots at midnight. Mostly cast by 65 degrees, transpiration 30%. For Saturday, change of shots before 10. Mostly steady, punch cast by 83 by 53 degrees. For Sunday, mostly cast by 70 by 53 degrees. For Monday, punch steady, mostly cast by 65 by 54 degrees. And for Tuesday, change of shots, punch cast by 65 degrees and transpiration 30%. And that's me for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, September 19th, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good morning and a good positive. Hope you have a good day.